another day sailing away from me. And though the work isn't done, I don't want to hear you, 'cause you cannot master the stress. It's a uphill battle, but it's my attitude. I'm prepared. If I had to travel a destined avenue, race, but don't mistake this. Places for no foundation. I may be an optimist, but I know where we're up against. So shut it. Hate it or love it. Well, brother, yes or nothing. One can be a realist and still have to fight again. I understand that you're down and out, but I cannot have you around. Stay for me. If your plans decide, there is just no way I can see and bury my mind to wait in defeat. For yourself, you're not even my enemy, and you try to show down and show around and place your words. Presenting like it's an honest quarantine, but I get you call it that when you won't leave and stand on your
right, we are back. We're live once again for more Street Fighter. We're down Derek at this point because he is away with the wifey unit, doing some sort of hopefully romantic things with her that include expensive dinners and travel. So, does somebody want to give us a recap from last game?
Who did notes? Oh, that's
You
right.
did,
It
and that
was
would have been
me. Hooray! I get to do the recap.
We all win. Recap done.
There's a little more of that, but not much.
So, last time on Street Fighter, we had the big fight at the MF Arena. 202 plus guests. First fight of the night, Dylan versus Joshua. Joshua was an Aikido expert. Dylan wins it gloriously. Waru is up next versus Demetrius. Waru also wins gloriously. The final fight for Team Alpha Strike, Yosef versus Zuri. Joseph wins honorably. Afterwards, after the fight's done, we move to the locker room. Waru gives Evie $1,000 for the ranch, the team ranch. Evie gives everyone a pep talk about being more honorable in their fighting.
Yeah.
And Joe calls Evie to start negotiations on licensing a Lionel Richie and Rob Zombie song.
And a name, a fight name,
And a fight name.
aka Thick Brick.
Thick Brick.
Yeah.
After the locker room, Evie heads to the main event. Talks with Mike with the shirt and cash apps him $500. Also tags the Fiverr artist and Mike on Twitter. John rakes in the cash with his bookie roll. And John tells Evie to get Thick Brick copyrighted before someone sues the team.
So that
Hunya-
that was actually begun in the interim between games. So just a
Nice.
heads up.
And Hunya takes 20% of the winnings to repay for travel expenses, etc. That's all that happened in last week's action-packed adventure, Street Fighter Next Generation.
Gotta burn some muscle.
Gotta burn some muscle.
I don't know why that's a phrase, but it is, and that's what they say in Street Fighter V at the end of every episode.
Yes,
Next time to Street Fighter V, gotta burn some muscle.
let's go.
So I actually have that playing in the background music. So I
We
clicked
need
it.
to make that a thing. One of the things we can, the little sound bites.
So it has been about 3 days since your fights at this point. You've had a chance to heal up completely, get a little bit of training in, and of course square away the flight that you're going to be taking out to Arizona for Waru. So the hope is that he can meet up with this potential master
Mentor?
and help out with his elemental training. So much like the video game, there is a transition screen of a plane flying over part way over USA. Liftoff USA. Touchdown into Phoenix, Arizona. You guys are getting off at Sky Harbor Airport, a big airport. Those of you who have not been there. There is a lot of stuff going on, of course, in the airport. They've got planes that are debarking. They've got a lot of stores. It's looking very similar to a mall right now, like old school mall, getting off of the plane and people going to and fro while you're waiting for the waves of crowds to die down. It's up to you guys. You have not actually, well, I should say you haven't You did secure some lodging, but it was at short notice. So it's up to you if you want to go through with that and cancel or cancel and find something better.
We are going to the reservation specifically, right?
Yes.
Was it the Gila reservation? I can't remember.
Yeah.
The Gila
But
reservation.
that is not where your lodging is currently at.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I guess are disembarking and stuff. We're basically. I took a carry-on. I didn't check any luggage. I'm assuming people did similar.
Okay.
So once we're sort of out, like just away, once we've got our bags and stuff, I'm gonna pull up the phone, pull up the reservations, and just kind of look to you guys. This is where our hotel's at, but the where he needs to go is a bit farther away. Do we want to try to find a hotel closer? It is last minute, but you never know.
Hey, where's Apache Junction?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Just pulls up the map, and that's really east.
Oh, is that where we need to go?
I don't even know. I don't even know where it is.
That's racist.
I'm just throwing it out of my ass. It's too
You're
far.
like, it's on an Indian reservation. Oh, it must be
Sure.
Apache Junction.
Yeah.
It has Apache in the name.
So what time of day is it currently?
When you guys
Phoenix?
have touched down, it is currently 11 in the afternoon.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
And our check-in for this hotel is when?
Like
Anytime?
anytime after noon. Yeah.
Okay. We probably get the cancellation
So-
fee.
So I know I'm coming off the thing, assuming it's current date. I'm just like, why is it so hot in July?
It's just like
This
home.
is terrible. This feels like December.
It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat
Well,
zone,
let's
too.
I think we should at least stay one night in this in the one we booked, but I can look for something that's a bit closer to where water needs to go. Does that sound all right, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Gonna go out and basically just hail a cab because I know, well, Meta that they don't allow Ubers at the airport. So we'll flag a cab.
Okay.
They don't allow Uber at your airport?
They do not.
It's to protect
do not.
to protect the tax.
It's taxi territory for real.
If you've ever
Like it's
watched
turf.
DC Cab, you would know what that is, even though it's not pertaining to Uber or
They
Lyft.
like breaking knees out there? Or?
There's specific licenses that you'll have to work the
Mhm.
airport.
Yeah. Uber doesn't do that. I mean, I think there's some Ubers that allow it, but I think it's very specific. But it's mostly taxis. Last time I flew, though, I mean, this was a few years ago, but they weren't allowing anything other than a taxi to arrive at the airport to pick up. Outside
One
of
second.
individual people, picking up their.
Arizona,
Families and whatnot.
that's so weird. But okay.
Yeah, Phoenix sucks. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'll hail down like a taxi. I'm sure there's a few up front. Just find a line and stuff. Just like wiping sweat. God, it's so humid. And,
Trying to hold on one second. I'm trying to find the spot. I think this is it.
Yeah, where is the hotel or motel?
Hotel, motel.
How long were we anticipating on staying here? Like a week?
Yeah.
Okay. So after tonight, I think while we're on the way, I'm going to be looking at like one of those extended stay things where we can just pay by the week
Okay.
instead. That's cheaper.
That will work.
Extended stay.
Yeah, one of those
Where the fuck is it? You know
week
what?
at a
Hold on
time type
second.
place.
That will work. Now let me find that on the map because I know where it's at. Okay, so you are at
Say, should we get a place in town?
I was Ideally, hoping to get something closer to the reservation. But I mean, it seems like from when I'm looking at the map here, everything's pretty well connected by freeways and stuff. So
I mean, unless we're all planning on training, we could be in town and let Waru, do his thing.
So you guys are currently at the Wyndham Phoenix Airport / Tempe,
Ooh, okay.
a 3-star hotel.
Fancy.
cool. And I know that there are some closer. I'm gonna while we're looking up closer locations.
Sure. So,
The
but
reservation.
so you guys at this point, grab whatever luggage that you brought or carry on, and get off the plane. Are you gonna? You're hailing a taxi then?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
or
Basically,
are you going to go up to like a bus stop and take the bus?
Well, if it's an airport hotel, they probably have shuttles that will go to that. So,
Mhm.
guessing let's go find a shuttle since we got to go to a hotel anyway and check in.
Where
Bus,
is
shuttle,
yeah.
whatever.
Let's see. Does the Wyndham have a shuttle?
They're a pretty big hotel. I would expect so.
Well, give me a website.
So
Can we
you
just
guys,
assume that there is?
that's fine. I don't think.
Okay.
Apologies, of course, because I got last minute notification. I'm having to throw some stuff together for tonight because I was not
Totally okay.
anticipating this.
So, okay.
But yeah, you take a
Yeah.
shuttle.
Mhm.
Presumably, it operates with more than one Wyndham hotel chain.
Oh!
But whatever.
Free airport shuttle. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So on the way, as
Biggest
we're
charge
riding in the
dropping
shuttle, I am going to be looking up online, basically just alternate like extended stay for like a week, and I'll book it online, reserve it online once I find one.
Sure. So, you guys take the shuttle. Drops you off right at the Wyndham Phoenix Airport, Tempe. When you come walking in, through the nice little overhang, there's a bit of a funky temperature as you come in. They've got people up at the front. The front counter and everything looks pretty nice. They've got this right off to the side is what looks like to be a snack bar, kinda. It's almost like they didn't have any room left, but they wanted to make snacks available for people. So they converted a closet into some into like a walk-in where you've got 3 small coolers that have like cold drinks and whatever have you. And then it's just got like 2 rows of fold open like snacks, bulk order snacks that you can get. And they've got somebody kind of waiting there, and then of course somebody at the front desk. It does feel like the heat in the lobby, or the heat, I should say, the temperature in the lobby is not working, so it is kind of a little warm here. Right off of the main lobby there, it's a restaurant, and of course some conference rooms not far away. You guys get checked in. You all have your own rooms.
Oh,
We
wow.
lost Rachel, and Rachel's back.
Wasn't seeing Colin, so
Yeah, Colin accidentally dropped off, and in fact, I'm not seeing him either, but I see him on the stream.
I see Colin.
I'm still here.
yeah,
No,
I had to drop
underst-
out and go back in to see you.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but if I can't see you at certain points,
Mhm.
then that's an issue. The
Yeah.
problem with Video Ninja is when your internet lags a little bit to some extent, which is what happened. It will cause some people not to see the others. I'm not going to worry about it too much because I know I can see Colin in the window on screen, so I know he's there and I can still hear him. But just keep that in mind.
All right.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, then when we get there, I basically will sort of lead the charge, and then I'll just basically go up to the counter and check in, pull up the
Sure,
reservation
no
on the
problem.
phone.
Each of you have your own room at this point, and there's just basically like a walkway that goes to either side that you just walk down to go to the room specifically.
Yep. And on the way, I did look up extended stays like near the Gila reservation, and there's
Sure.
an extended stay America around there. So I will when we get up to the front, I'm gonna basically let them know that this is gonna be our only night. We'll be checking out tomorrow instead.
Okay, so that they'll make a note of that then.
That way there's no show.
Sure.
So, and I let you turn around and let you guys know we're just gonna stay here tonight, but tomorrow I booked an extended stay since we're gonna be here for a week.
All right.
Closer to where Wadu is gonna be training.
Cool.
So, and then, all right, I guess we get our keys and mosey on up.
Sure. So you get your keys, go to your rooms, obviously drop off your carry-on, whatever have you. There is a little cafe / restaurant that sits in the middle right off of the main lobby. So you are welcome to utilize that if you want. There's not much in the way of anything to eat or drink per se in the immediate area. So you'd actually have to go driving out if you're going to go do that.
Oh no.
Well, I figured we'd go ahead and after we get settled in here, we go ahead and take an Uber out to the reservation after.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Wadu to reach out to his friend, his mentor, to see if it's okay if we head over there now before it gets too late. I'm assuming he will, but
Okay. So as you guys are getting set up or working on getting an Uber, I guess.
Yeah.
Presumably you guys are waiting in the lobby, I guess, for one another. You don't end up seeing Waru.
Oh no.
Hey, what's taking him so long? He's not normally one to just drag behind.
Let's go to his room.
I will
and
call.
see.
I'll call his phone.
Oh, that's right. He has a phone now.
Okay.
He has a flip phone.
He does. So you call it, and it actually goes straight to voicemail.
Uh-oh.
He couldn't have crashed this early, right? I mean, I know it's a bit of a time change, but I don't know. Let me go find him, guys. Let me just stay
Yep.
here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'll go back up to the floor where his room is.
Okay, so you head back to his particular door. You guys were able to book them on the same floor, so it's on the
figured,
second
yeah.
floor and like one door over from yours. You knock again. No one answers.
I just kind of knock. Wadu, you're the whole reason we're here.
No answer.
Oh.
When was the? Oh, I'm not there.
We last saw him when we broke off to our separate rooms, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So there's been about a 20-minute or so delay.
So I'm going to call the front desk and then ask to be transferred to his room.
Okay. So
Because the phone in there still rings. I mean,
yeah, phone rings.
yeah.
No one picks up.
Figure. Oh, well, poop. Gonna go back down then after I'm gonna probably spend a good 10 minutes there trying to get some kind of response from him. And then after that, I'm gonna go back downstairs where the guys are. I'm like, he's not answering the door. I don't know if he's just crashed hard from the time change. But he's not even answering the room phone. So I can't get into his room. So
You think maybe the hotel cameras might have picked something up?
I don't think they're gonna let us look at that without. I don't know how they do it here. I assume it's kind of the same. They might need permission to do that, to look at that. And I think it'd be a little weird asking, hey, can you check the cameras to see if our friend left their room? You could ask. I mean, it is under our reservation. Actually, that's.
I mean, I'd be pretty upset if people could walk up to the front desk and ask for camera footage of my movements.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah, like a privacy thing. Like, I feel like they would need some kind of like subpoena or something for that.
Yeah.
This sounds like a job for Thick Brick.
Is it a job for Thick Brick?
Booty smash the door.
You have the assets.
Yeah. All right. Wait here, guys.
Okay.
Just kind of looks over to the desk. I don't know who's there. I don't care who's there at this point. I am gonna go up to the front desk.
Okay.
And
Still standing. They wait. The gentleman waits with a smile. Of course, he just helped you page the room, and it didn't go through.
Is he the one that also checked us in?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a name because I don't think you gave him one. I'm gonna say, hey, Greg. Hey, would you check something? The group of us that came in here, we're supposed to be having lunch, and I can't get a hold of my friend there. But do you know if he's left or not by chance? Looks like this. Describes Waru.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and give me a charisma and you could do expression, which you probably don't have.
Better roll appearance.
Well, if you want to do appearance, you'll probably want to do appearance and expression or subterfuge.
Okay. What's my?
Because with appearance, she can reroll tens.
Well, I mean,
It's true. I don't have expression, but I do have subterfuge,
Okay.
and I'm only partially lying. So I guess appearance and subterfuge.
sure, go ahead.
All right. So okay. One.
Hmm.
I had 2 ones in there.
Okay. So he's like, I haven't seen anything. I mean, he came in with you.
Yeah, and I'm just as surprised as you are that now I can't get a hold of him. I do wonder if he's gone like passed out because, as you could tell, we're not from around here. Just sort of leans on the counter a little bit.
And he's like, I gathered, yes.
But listen, we all checked in under the same account. Can you have somebody go and check his room just to make sure he's okay?
Roll one more time.
Can I do a willpower for an auto?
You
This
can.
one?
Mm-hmm.
I will. Oh my god. 1. Again, that's the willpower.
2 ones again. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Killing
need
you
a
with
reroll,
snake
guys.
eyes. So,
For real.
okay. He says, I mean, we could, I think we could send somebody. I mean, might take a little bit.
Well, yeah, I know. It's just that we didn't really want to be, we're supposed to go out and do something, but I do think he's probably just sleeping. But honestly, it's unusual for him to just not respond. So if a maid, somebody could just check and just see if he's there, even just to say, okay, he's asleep. I just need to make sure he's okay.
Okay, I'll see if I can send somebody by, when they're available.
Okay. All right. She thanks him. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Just gives me a little bit of peace of mind. Here's my number. I guess we'll go ahead and leave without him for the moment. But if you see him, can you just say, give him this message that we're at this location so we can find
Of course.
And she'll walk back to the guys and be like, their security policy is pretty strict in that they don't really. He didn't feel comfortable letting me see the cameras. But also, they're going to send somebody up there to check, but it basically could be a maid. It could be somebody else at this point. So I think he's just passed out, honestly. But why don't we go ahead and at least go get lunch? Because I'm starving. Or just be considered evening?
Could he have just gone there already?
I don't think he would, but I mean, look, let's be real. Wado doesn't do a lot of public transportation and arranges rides a lot. Like, it's pretty foreign to him in that way.
He walks across Australia. That's what.
Well, I know, but I don't expect him to walk to this location because he doesn't know where he's going. So I can't really. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully they'll check on him even if he's sleeping. I just get some good news back. But
and Rachel, you have a reroll.
Oh,
from
sweet.
Davey, thick brick.
Ah!
Oh my god! Thank you. Day late, dollar short, but thank you. So I guess we'll just wait for him to get in contact with us. So we can't really go out there without him. And I don't have his contact's number or his mentor's number.
All right. Well, guess there's nothing we can do except wait.
Do we know if there's any, like, I don't know. I probably might need to reach out to Joe at this point on that. But are there any, like, fight arenas around here in Phoenix?
Oh, yeah. Any Street Fighter arenas?
There, given how big Phoenix is, there definitely are.
Okay.
You guys, however, don't know of any, but you probably have to pump contacts to find them.
Yeah, I'll I do have contacts 1, but that's probably just
I got contacts 3.
So do I.
I have contacts 18.
Awesome. So if you guys pull that, can you guys find us maybe something to do tonight or tomorrow?
I can see what I can do.
Oh, by the way, we are going to this extended stay tomorrow, just as a reminder.
Okay.
Let's see. Things to do in Phoenix.
And Jerome, specifically for the extended stay, I know that I guess it depends on if they have like 1 or 2 bedrooms for that. I know most of them are like a 1-bedroom style. If that happens, I will ask for 2 rooms, basically next to each other if possible, and we'll just share rooms.
Oh, for the extended stay?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And Brittany said, in Phoenix, you can sweat. For things to do
Done
in
and done.
Arizona, yeah.
Very true.
Morning hot air balloon flight over Phoenix. Huh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Most of what I'm seeing here is like toward the desert.
So, before you guys end up leaving, Rachel, the guy at the front desk, Greg, motions you over.
Oh, I'm sure.
And He
California.
says, so we had security go and check on the room, and it doesn't look like anybody has checked in.
But he was with us when we gave him the key. When you gave him the key.
He says, yes. We don't see the nobody's laid on the bed. There's no bag. There's nothing.
Huh. Okay. Well, thank you for telling me that. That is a little concerning considering yeah, he's not there. But still, can you, if you guys see him, could somebody call me or send me a message? I mean, he's in a whole new city that he's never been to, so I'm
Sure.
you know,
Yeah. Well, we
understandably
absolutely
worried.
can. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll go back to the guys. He never checked in to his room.
Really now?
I mean, we gave him the key. He clearly was here. We got on the floor. We
Wait, he
split,
never
but
wasn't he with us when we checked in?
Yes.
yes. However, I
checked
guess
in.
we went up to our rooms and went in them, whereas he never did.
So
All right.
So
sometime between the time we went into our rooms, he left.
I would say there's probably a good hour. I would say while we're going in there and getting settled, whatnot, and then meeting back
Well,
down.
there was a little over 20 minutes from that point.
Okay.
Uh,
I wonder if he got distracted by something.
Dylan's gonna write down the time of when that 20-minute block should have been.
Okay.
Yeah, just to
Sure.
if we need to refer back to it, we can.
And you tried asking to see the cameras, didn't you, Evie? That backfired?
I did not ask to see the cameras because I didn't feel that was appropriate.
They're not going to show you the cameras.
Yeah, he was already suspicious about asking about checking the room in the first place, so I didn't want to push it. They were kind enough to let me know that they actually did have somebody look, which is honestly more than I can expect in some places, realistically. But I did ask them to call me if he checks in, or if they even bother to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. So I guess we're not going to the reservation.
Well, we
Give me
we might want to. I see three options here, right? So either he just went walking to where he wants to go.
But I mean, come on, he's in a whole new city he's never been to. He knew that we were going to be going there to.
He's not a moron. I'm sure he can get
I didn't
directions.
say he was a moron. I was just saying that I would have expected him to wait for us because he usually does. And that's
Okay,
it.
but he doesn't always do that. Like, how many times at the ranch has he just disappeared?
Well, at the ranch, sure, because he's in his home turf and not in a whole nother country, in a whole nother state, in a whole nother city.
I feel like maybe he doesn't
just
have those
saying.
concerns. But
He has a point.
okay, never mind.
Let me have a word with him.
Sure.
Yosa just walks over to Greg and just leans against the thing. Alright, so from what I've gathered, I suggest you let us take a look at the cameras, or I'm going to have to break some bones, because if our friend
Oh my
gets
goodness.
lost,
What
hurt,
the
or any of the sort,
Colin?
will
hear this?
not
So
hesitate to hurt you.
Colin, go ahead and roll your manipulation and intimidation.
Five successes!
Holy shit!
Wow.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry for the cussing.
It's okay. All right. So he clearly takes your threat seriously, and he is shaking at this point. And he says, but I can't do that. And at this point, like he's reaching for something on the desktop
Yeah.
or
Yosu
counter, I should
knows
say.
it- Yosu notices and just says, "You call security or the police. You're not going to like what happens next. Let us see the cameras.
Oh,
We're just looking for our friend."
Well, I'm glad we booked another hotel.
yeah. I'm sure. Sorry, I'm sure glad that. Yeah,
Okay, so
you're gonna get us kicked out of the first place we stay at. That's nice.
Oh, that's at the very least.
yes, so needless to say, at this point, the security that had checked on the room is already coming up, up front at this point, and the guy is he's shaking at this point. Somebody comes out from behind, looks like they're probably a manager, just a average looking woman at this point, and she says, "You need to leave. The police have been called."
Can I see the security and everything coming up as he's doing this?
Yeah, it's one overweight guy. I mean, it's not like it's not like it's a big threat, but
I know.
they're saying the police have been called at this point. So
Yeah. So I am. Can I roll something to stay calm
a willpower
at
check.
this? Yeah.
I think while
Is
this
it
is
slash
going on,
RR? Just want to slash because I don't have any. I mean, I'm not
/R.
slash R. Right. Okay. I don't think I did that right.
You didn't.
Oh,
no
sorry.
kidding.
No. Sorry, it's slash
/M.
slash
Well, I
MM.
did. I wasn't trying to do a specialty. That's all. So.
Yeah, just slash MM, and then your however many you have for die. Woo. Okay,
5.
you got plenty of successes.
So
willpower
after I
check?
see this, I am. You kind of see her just sort of do like hands, fists in the side, and she's gonna sort of march over to him, seeing this, and she's gonna clamp her hand sort of hard on his shoulder and be like, "Get out of here now!"
John's
were you
across the lobby,
thinking?
like,
And
what's
I'm
going on
holding
over
him.
there?
I'm holding his shoulder, and I am literally like force leading him to get out. And she's gonna look back like, "I'm sorry, officers. He has jet lag that's made his brain a little fuzzy."
Okay.
And she's saying this
Jet
angrily
lag.
between clenched teeth.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
If he's resisting, yes. If not, no.
I'm not resisting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically squeezing his shoulder like, I dare you to say something right now. And more than you already have. Like, she's going to put her hand up as she leads him out. Like, again, I'm sorry. It's misunderstanding. We were concerned for a friend that checked in with us is not here anymore, at least at the moment. So
you
Can I
can
roll-
roll
yeah.
charisma and expression or leadership.
I have leadership. I'm going to print another will because I don't have a lot.
Evie's not fighting today.
No. Manipulation and leadership.
Charisma.
Three.
Charisma.
Charisma. Oh, it's the same anyway, but yeah. 2, 3 with the auto.
Okay. So they're just like, that's fine, but he needs to leave. He needs to be off the property. The police are on their way.
Okay. Just so you know, we do have rooms here, and he has a room here too. We are only here for one night. Is it okay if we are coming back, but he is with our group? I will make sure he doesn't do anything, and we will be out of here tomorrow, first thing.
No, you've actually threatened the lives of the staff here. The manager's looking at at this point, and they're like, And when the police get here, we're going to criminally trespass him.
Okay. Okay. Well, then, with that being the case, will you allow me a few minutes to make alternate arrangements?
So long as he is off the property, yes.
He will exit. I will make sure that he stands on the curb. I apologize for the threats, and I'm giving him daggers. Let me just get him out, and we'll make other arrangements.
Okay.
So I am concealing rage as I am sort of pushing him forward. You need to get off the property, and we need to figure out other arrangements now. Guys, I had motioned to them. Let's step outside, please.
What's going on?
I'll tell you outside. He needs to get off the property.
Oh, what did you do?
What did you do, Ray?
The manager. Threatened the manager.
Oh.
Threatened Greg.
Yeah.
But then
What the hell?
Well, same, whatever. He
Yeah.
threatened the staff. And
we
so they
can't-
are going to criminally trespass him.
I'm asking Yosef, what the
Oh.
hell? What are you doing?
Well, I was just continuing to talk on that. So, yeah. As we're walking, I am leading him, and I'm hoping that y'all are following. 'Cause
Yes,
he's got to get off
follow.
the property now.
So we can't stay here anymore?
We can. He can't.
Oh.
And if he can't, then we can't. Because we stick together.
Right.
So we will have to suck up paying for a night here, and I will call the extended stay that we were supposed to go to tomorrow and see if they will check us in tonight. Unfortunately, I don't have any other option. So he's not allowed back in there, and we're going to need to go back in and get our stuff.
Yosef, give me your key.
He just pulls out his key and tosses it to the mic.
Yeah. You know, when I say that,
To
and
John.
I assume we're outside at this point, we're just sort of talking within the group. You know, when I told you guys about being honorable, that extends beyond the ring.
John's off to the right.
Threatening staff like this is not okay. And I'm looking at Yosef when I'm as I'm saying all of this.
He's not phased and just says, "We are wanting to look for Waldo," and
No, that's not. I get the idea behind it, and I can appreciate what you were trying to do, but you didn't go about it the right way. You don't threaten the people that are trying to help you. Just no.
just
No. When I agreed to let you go up there and talk to them, I didn't realize that you were going to get security call on you because you threatened them to not let them see the cameras. So now we really can't see the cameras. And now they have trespassed you. And yeah, so it is what it is. I hope you learned the lesson from this. I'm just kind of looking at him, like searching his face, just kind of getting any sort of semblance of understanding, acceptance to it.
okay.
Wow. Well,
They trespassed me. Such is life.
No. Yosef, this is kind of a big deal. You can't just brush this off. Like, if you do that here, you can't do that other places. Like, it's just not gonna happen. You think it's okay, but it's not.
Hold on.
And you're just okay. No big deal. You're trespassed. Great. We're here on a group mission. It makes a difference. Now, excuse
So-
me while I go make a call to the extended stay where we're supposed to go tomorrow, but now have to do tonight. And she'll step aside, let them do whatever, and make the call.
Okay.
So while I'm inside, I'm gonna go. I'll package up my stuff. I'll package up Yosef's stuff.
I'll
Uh,
give you my key as well if you want to go and grab my stuff too. They're gonna charge us for the night anyway. Doesn't matter. It's done.
Okay, I'll get one of those rolling bellhop things.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna
Sure.
go, I mean, while I'm making the call, it's appreciated. So
I'm gonna swing by the front desk.
Okay.
And is the manager still there? Or
Yeah, because Greg is really shaken up.
okay.
poor Greg.
Listen, that guy's a moron. But one of our party, who's apparently missing, or we don't know where he is, so he doesn't know that this has all happened. If he comes back for tonight's stay, does he still have a room?
And they kind of look and they say, I mean, since he wasn't involved and it's paid for, yes.
All right.
I would leave his room, available just in case, because we
Well,
don't know where.
I didn't know that we had the choice because they might have kicked us all out since we're on the same reservation.
No, they just kicked him out. We.
Okay.
No, I'm technically not there, but they just
keep
kicked
it in
him
character. Keep it in
Right.
character.
out. Sorry.
It's okay.
So I'm gonna leave my phone number with the front desk and say, if he Australian Aborigine fella comes up asking about us, here's my number. You can get a hold of me and we'll come get him.
Okay. And the manager just says, if we see him or somebody matching his description asks about all of you, we will pass this number to him.
Thank you.
So I take it then, Davey, you're outside waiting with Colin?
Yeah. What?
Curbside?
Curbside. Gatorade in hand.
Okay. Why don't you roll your perception and alertness? Difficulty 7.
Ooh, Perception and alertness. Perception 3, alertness dose. Diff 7. Roll them. 4 successes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
I see the ninja that's trying to attack me.
You have your
Just water.
invisibility activated, and you're able to see yourself in a mirror. You're like, I pierced my own obfuscate.
Oh,
Is that a success or a failure?
I know exactly. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, all
I'm
these
conflicted.
mathematic equations just
Yeah.
start floating around his head. Okay, so Davey, as Dylan is looking around, you end up seeing just down the street from where you had been, well, where everybody was at, just on the other side of a bus stop, some homeless person immediately starting to rummage through a bag. And it's always easy to tell because they're not careful with anything. It's like digging for whatever they think might be important, and the bag looks familiar.
does it look Waru familiar?
It does.
Run over to the homeless guy. Hey, what are you doing?
That's all. I mean, he just like turns, looks at you, he's like, I got glaucoma.
The hell? Where'd you get that bag from? That's my friend's bag.
He's like, no, it's not. I got it from Goodwill.
Why would there still be stuff in there if it was from Goodwill?
I don't know.
You have glaucoma. How can you even see Goodwill?
It smells like it. It smells like a red tag.
Give give me the bag. And he's gonna,
Give me
like,
that.
gonna just
What's your
take the
what's your
bag.
strength?
He has a strength of dose.
You only have a strength of 2?
Strength
Two?
of 2.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
We gotta change that.
He's
Why
all
don't
about
Come
the
at me,
finesse.
come over there and beat the
Roll
shit out of
your
a homeless
roll your
guy.
strength.
Strength. I'll spend a point of will. 'Cause
Okay,
this is my
for
friend.
auto success, go right on
Yeah.
ahead.
So, I guess just roll 1, 6 plus 1.
Huh?
2 successes. Because it's just 2 dice. One of them is going to be an automatic. So I just roll.
No.
No, you roll 2 and add your auto success on top.
Oh,
Yeah.
My apologies. 2 successes.
Okay. So you yank on that and get that, pulled back. Colin, Joseph is seeing him, dealing with the homeless guy. And grab like the bag. It wasn't like a big yank, but you yanked it and some of his clothing's like flapping,
Oh, no.
because he's had it partly open. So there's
Yeah.
like an extra shirt laying out on the bus, waiting bench, and like his flip phone went flying.
Oh no! He doesn't have his phone. He's gonna go grab the phone and pick up the shirt, and he's gonna like wave over to Yosef and
Whoa, ain't this interesting?
this is his bag, and his phone is in the bag, and he didn't take his phone with him.
I'm gonna look over at
You're actually on the phone right now.
right.
And they're unable to extend your stay, so you're going to or push it,
Like, Go early
yeah.
versus late. Can't do it a day early.
So trying to find another place that's got an opening like in the immediacy right now, the only place you're
Yeah.
able to find is the Sheridan Phoenix Crescent.
Ooh.
But that's not like an extended stay type deal. I want
No.
something that's going to be cheaper for a week versus individual days.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess Joseph, you're sleeping on the street.
Oh. No.
So-
I got nothing for you, dude.
So you're on the phone trying to make that happen. As you turn and look, you can see that Joseph and Davey Joseph and Dylan are currently confronting an angry homeless person who seems to be barking at them about something. And there's some clothing coming out of a backpack.
Oh my god.
Already
Hey,
married.
She just kind of looks on her phone, looks at him. She's like holding her hand. I'm like, I cannot believe this right now. I'm babysitting.
Can Dylan see Evie?
Evie, yes. But Evie you'll have to shout to get her attention.
He's gonna start
she's at
waving
the-
her over.
She's at the overhang when you first go in the Wyndham.
Okay. Yeah, if he sees her looking at him, he's gonna be like,
Okay.
try to get her attention.
She's on the phone. She's like mouthing WTF.
Yeah,
you.
and then he's gonna point to the bag and he's gonna hold up the cell phone.
So the bum at this point grabs the bag and starts running for it. By running, of course, a hastened hobble.
Yosef doesn't really hesitate to grab the homeless guy to drag him back over for the bag.
Oh, sure. Okay, go ahead and I'm
Oh
not going to
my
roll speed it.
gosh.
So go ahead and roll your strength and athletics.
Oh, speed and athletics. Oh,
Strength,
and
strength. Yes.
strength and
So
athletics. Okay, so that'd be a
He's-
5.
He's
We're
gonna
just-
get on.
We're just
yeah.
defining this as like a simple body tackle is all.
4 successes.
Oh, okay. So at this point, so Dylan, you turn and like right as the backpack is taken, guy's able to hobble like 4 or 5 paces away from you as Joseph just pounces. Wham! Brings this guy down to the ground. He's splayed out on the ground. The guy, of course, Smells like most homeless do. Stale beer and urine.
Okay, so
And as he like, presumably, of course, Joseph is taking the backpack back. Dylan, as you turn and look, and he's got the backpack, you can see a police cruiser rolling right up. And of course, lights go on immediately as that happens.
Jesus Christ.
oh my God.
Let me know when I come out of the hotel.
You're coming out of the hotel at this point, and that's the face you see on Evie. Like, you don't know what she's looking at. She has kind of her phone open, and she's just like face palming the phone and both hands, just like.
The
If I look where she's looking, do I see them fighting the
I
homeless
wasn't
guy?
meaning for a body tackle, just a thing of grabbing him by the collar, just so I
Oh,
could
you,
take him
yeah,
back.
you neck collared him. Yeah, you got him down.
yeah, literally down. You threw him down.
And so he's just like, ah. So, and yeah, you look over there.
Yeah, and okay,
It's hard to make out what exactly is happening, but it looks like Dylan has kind of a puzzled look on his face. Joseph seems to be getting back up off the ground, and he's got a backpack. It looks like he may have tackled somebody for it.
And do I recognize the backpack? I'm assuming I do.
Ooh, at that distance, hard to say. I'll give you a
Okay.
perception alertness check, difficulty 7.
Okay. Okay. I see nothing. I am so distracted by the scene in front of me
Yep.
that I'm just like, my mouth is just dropped.
Mm.
I cannot believe this is happening. We haven't even been here, what, 2 hours?
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
wasn't
So at this
I
point, you
wasn't
know,
being a
the
neck guard, just like grab him by the shirt.
the
The
the officer climbs out at this point. He's got his hand on his gun. He radios something in, and he he tells he he ends up telling or demanding to Joseph to put your hands up above your head, drop the backpack.
Yes. Joseph just turns to the officer as he has one of his hands up. Officer, this is a bit of a misunderstanding. I was just getting my bag back from this homeless man.
No, that was my bag.
You shut the
was,
hell up.
He
It
was
belongs to one
beating
of
me
my-
up for the Emancipation Proclamation.
I think we found a hotel for Joseph tonight.
You shut the hell up.
Yeah.
You took the
He's gonna
bag
spend
from
the
one
night
of
in
my
jail.
friends.
officer, I'm terribly sorry. Our friend has gone missing, and this bag was his. He brought it with him from Florida.
Okay, so roll charisma and expression.
Charisma's dose. Expression is 0.
All right.
Willpower. One success.
Success.
Woo!
Mhm. Better than Bob.
So
Yep.
so at this point he says, "Right now, I don't care. I need to get all the details." And he says, do you drop the backpack, Joseph?"
Joseph just slowly puts the bag out of reach of the bum on the ground as he puts his other hand in the air.
So you are complying with the officer at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
He just wanted to make sure that his bag wasn't taken off with.
Okay, so at this point, unless you are resisting, they're putting you in handcuffs and detaining you and placing you in the back of the squad car. And at this point, the officer is going through and trying to get the details at this point. Obviously, Dylan, you are first. How do you explain what happened?
Sure. I came outside with Yosef. I saw this homeless person rummaging through my friend's bag, and I came and I immediately ran over to get the bag. The bum did not want to hand it over. I tried wrestling it away from him, and he took it back. And then Yosef came in and tried to stop him from running, which he did, and then you showed up.
Okay, so that's your story, obviously. John wasn't really there for any of it. He has all the
John
stuff.
is watching from the hotel's front place.
So then he asks Evie, "What is? How does Evie explain what happened?"
Let me think about that for a minute because I really don't want to screw this up.
John-
like,
John
I'm pretty
will-
sure my friend. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get arrested no matter what. But, and basically, I'm gonna look to
Well, the hotel wasn't going
Dylan.
to press charges unless I showed back up.
well, just say that in character.
That was so. Keep in mind, you guys need to stay in character unless I ask.
That's why I was
otherwise.
asking.
Yeah.
If you said that in character.
Well, he
No,
would. He
no.
wouldn't have
He's
known
in the
to say that
car.
at this point. Yeah, he's in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm-
please
and I'm back
stay
in
in
the car.
character. Minimize the out of character comments.
Yes, that's why I was asking.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So I'm going to look over at oh my god, I'm brain farting on names now. Davy's character,
Dylan.
Dylan. Thank you, Davy Dylan, and said what my friend here says is correct. Unfortunately, we came with a party, and one of those individuals was supposed to be here and isn't, and then he did see this gentleman, and she points to the bum. He was in possession of his items, and because he was just missing, we were a little concerned, and he ran over a bit, maybe abruptly, and this is our friend's bag. This is his cell phone. Belongs to our friend Wadu. I'm not sure why he has it. Knowing my friend, I can only guess that maybe he was given it. I don't know if it was by him or somebody else, but the bag does in fact belong to one of our colleagues.
John's walking to the group.
Do I need to roll anything?
No,
Like-
no. At this point, then the officer, since he's got Joseph detained currently, goes on the inside to go take the report from the front desk.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they're gonna see that he was trusted.
And of course, there's that conversation that happens. While the officer is taking care of that, John, what are you doing?
I was walking up on the scene.
Okay. Well, right
Where?
now it's just Evie and Dylan just kind of sitting around waiting.
Is it in the parking lot? Is it down the street? I wasn't clear on.
It is right outside the parking lot where this was happening.
Okay.
If you look at the hotel picture wise, if you look up the hotel itself, the it's basically like the parking lot, and then it comes right out to the road, and there's like a little drop off for buses. That's where it was taking place at.
Let's actually look it up. $67 tonight, huh? Fantastic. So what about the stuff?
Currently, it's just sitting there on the ground right now.
Did the cops leave it?
It is on top of the squad car right now.
It's okay. There's a cop. Are there two cops? First of all,
There was one right now, but another one has a right, or another one has shown up.
I was gonna say, if they just left all this stuff that's this contested property out on top of their car while he went inside, I'll take it back.
Right.
I want to package it all up. Is the phone there?
Phone is sitting on top of the backpack.
Okay. What did you guys do? Like, Like I see this is Warren's stuff, but what happened?
There was the homeless guy had it. He was rummaging through it trying to find I don't know what. I saw the bag and I went to get it.
Did you ask him how he got it?
No, I didn't have time. The police came.
So are we all there at this point?
You're in the parking lot.
He's in the back of the
yes.
car.
And
The stuff is on the
there is
ground. The
another
bum is.
And there is another officer here, or I should say 2 officers that came in another squad car.
Can I go over to the bum?
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of pacing around right now.
Hey man, listen. Like, we just need to know where you got where the bag was. I'll pay you. I'll buy the stuff off you.
Go ahead and roll manipulation and.
Oh, come on, give me charisma.
Well, you're trying to buy him off in a hostile environment
Okay.
right now.
Streetwise.
No,
Manipulation and-
streetwise, no.
Manipulation and what? Subterfuge?
Yes,
Manage?
it's well. If you have expression, you can use that, but
I don't.
expression or subterfuge.
It might be about time for me to get that.
Express yourself.
It's been a while since I've rolled Street Fighter dice. 1 success.
How much?
1.
1. So I mean,
That's 2 or 3 though, so very good.
great success. So I mean, he's just adamant. He's like, I found it at Goodwill. Red sticker.
We're trying to find our friend. This was his.
No,
knows it
that was mine.
Whatever. All right. I ain't got no money for you then.
Oh, whoa, what? How much we talking?
How about 40?
And he kind of thinks for a second. Go ahead and roll manipulation and subterfuge again.
1 success.
Okay.
The exact same roll.
Brittany. My lumbago's flaring up.
What?
So he's like, well, I got this this glaucoma, and 40s look a lot like 80s.
Wow.
I mean, get it. I mean, someone's offering you 40. Yeah,
But-
double it.
But I need
That's
to know
good
where this
business
thing,
sense.
I need to know where this thing was.
Well, right now I got it from Goodwill.
Well,
But if
if
you
it's
got
80, I need to know where this came from.
well, if you got 80, I'll answer your question.
Yeah. 80 is good, but I got to know
Do you
where this
whip
was.
out 80 and give it to him?
I'm going to have some folded bills in my hand, yeah.
Let's see if the grip has got a hold on him enough.
Ugh. The money grip. I mean, richer than he's been in a while.
No, the grip of alcoholism or drugs.
Yeah.
So he starts licking his lips for like no particular reason,
Mhm.
as if either your hands or the money or both were apparently tasty.
I'll be
And
about to have to.
he says, I found it over here by a trash can.
Do I see a trash can? Like,
Yeah. There's a dumpster on the back side of the building.
okay. All right. Well, I'm going to palm him some money like it's a drug deal. I'm going to give him 80 of His Majesty's dollars.
You're giving him 80 pounds.
Yeah. Well, I mean Australian
Or
dollars.
yeah, whatever Australia. Yeah. Okay.
Never
Okay,
said US
so I mean,
dollars.
he takes that, doesn't quite notice that that's not what it's not that it's not spendable here in America.
I mean, the airport's not far away. It's not a currency exchange.
So he takes that and goes like walking off.
You didn't exchange your money at the airport?
That poor bum.
No, I have American money. Well,
Oh,
first
oh,
off, you didn't see what I palmed him
Yeah.
anyway. So
That's true.
this is my Streetwise of 4 coming in. I palmed that thing like a drug deal
okay.
Hmm.
because I didn't want him looking either.
And so the officer at this point is asking him to wait, and he's just like, kind of waving and walking off. So the other
All right,
other officer comes back out, with everybody's, respective stories or whatnot. And by this point, the other bum is just, or the bum, I should say, just keeps walking, walking on. And with the lights going on or whatnot, so the guy opens up the guy opens up the vehicle or the back door, and he looks at Yosef and he says, "All right, so you have been criminally trespassed from this particular hotel. You ever show up on this property, we will arrest you immediately and take you to jail. So you are unwelcome here. However, the other individual that you seem to have some sort of altercation with is not here, and he's unwilling to give us any sort of a report. And what cameras I did see of the security footage showed that you were trying to reclaim this backpack." He says, "So I'm going to strongly advise, in the strongest terms possible, that you keep your nose clean going forward. And you should probably find some other place to sleep tonight."
May I ask
That-
something?
That's what we were trying to do, officer, before we noticed the bum rummaging through our friend's stuff. We were
he
we were
opens
already
up,
making plans to.
he
Just
opens
say
up the
yes,
door and releases
officer.
you from the handcuffs.
May I ask, do I hear him talk about the security camera footage?
Yeah.
All right. So then when he says that, after he lets him out, I will pull the officer aside respectfully and yeah, respectfully, to say, "Officer, I appreciate what you've done here. You did mention earlier that you did see the security footage, and you also know that our friend has sort of disappeared, and we only just got here today. And clearly, this individual," she points to the one that's just shambling away, found, I guess, his backpack and that trash bin. During your review of the security footage, did you happen to see this individual?" And she describes Wadu
Sure.
from when we first
Yeah,
arrived.
I mean, and he tells you no, that they were only looking for what happened here, so he wasn't looking for anything else.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I don't know what the rules are on missing persons and stuff, but it might be a little bit too early for that. He might have just gone off somewhere. But we'll keep him out of trouble. And I said, "Right." And I look over at Yosef.
Yes, just looks at her. "I was just trying to get the backpack, but all right."
I was like, just smile and nod. And she says that to you. Just say yes.
To see.
Yeah. But thank you for letting him go. We appreciate that. It was just really just misunderstanding. There was just some confusion as to who the bag belonged to, and looks like that gentleman is no worse for wear. So, Is there anything else you need from us at this point?
He says no, so long as your friend here gets off the property and stays off the property, it should be just fine.
Yep. Will do, officer. Thank you again. And sorry for the trouble.
Kid, I'm sorry, officer. Would we contact you if we need help finding our friend, or?
Hang on one second.
Okay.
Colin, do you have anything running in the background?
The TV I hear, which is very loud.
I don't. Well, no, I meant he doesn't even hear me. It looks like because he's
it
bouncing
lagged.
in and out from. I know. You're bouncing in and out of the game quite a bit. So if you have anything running in the background, Discord, other windows for the
YouTube
for the chat, all that needs to be closed down.
Yeah,
You
we
should
share
only-
internet, Colin, but
You should only
can't-
have this open
yeah.
for right now because your signal's dipping in and out, and that can affect people seeing you on the stream as well as interacting with you in the game.
Okay.
Okay. So, anyways, back in character.
John's gonna hand Evie and Dylan their bags. He's gonna pitch Yosef's like a fastball at his chest.
Yeah, but before the officer leaves, could we contact you if we need help finding our friend, or?
Well,
How-
you would have to file a missing person.
Okay, thank you.
And they drive away.
What time is it?
At this point, it is now 1.
Oh God! And it's not. It's bad, but it's not 3 o'clock bad. So. Oh boy. Okay.
So once we all are free,
I'm ready.
I basically just sort of walk us. I'm not going back, obviously, into the hotel, but I'm going to walk us towards, I don't know, like a Starbucks nearby or something.
There's a Denny's.
Um,
If you want to go to Denny's.
Denny's, I mean, someplace to eat and just talk. I don't really care.
Rachel, just
at
to
this
let you
point.
know, that's the Denny's we used to have afters at.
In Tempe? Oh, okay.
Yep.
That has been forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. Well, then I will ask for basically a booth in the back corner somewhere where there's like less people, the
Sure.
merrier.
Okay, not a problem.
And after we get our menus and the waitress leaves, just gonna fold her menu down and just be like, Yosef, come on, man.
Say, maybe we
Come
can find
on.
a circus.
Well,
Is that what we should do next, Yosef? Is because apparently this is a clown operation. So
it's not
No.
entirely his fault. I did call him over. So if you guys are going to be angry at him,
What?
you should be
No,
angry.
no,
at
no,
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 no, hold on.
no.
this is the first
This
chance
comes
I've
way
had to talk
back.
to Yosef since we got kicked out of the hotel.
Yes, this
Oh.
is true. This is
This,
true.
I was going to do this while
You
we
deserve-
walked, but-
Yes, you
So,
deserve
Yeah, go
deserve
ahead.
your piece on this for real.
What
Go
are we
for it.
doing now, Yosef?
I mean, if it's any better, I was going to
No,
lock the
let
door.
Yosef
No.
talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're both just like, the fuck, Yosef?
I was already content with leaving
No,
the
before
hotel.
that.
Yes,
Let's go back to the point where you threatened the front desk dude. Explain that one to me.
I was trying to get access to the cameras, see what the hell water went.
Yeah, I know.
Right, but if somebody if they gave anybody access to see my comings and goings, I'd whoop their ass for that. I would expect them to defend my privacy. They're a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with our group being making a name for ourselves. The last thing that we really want is people to be bugging us where we're staying.
But how about if somebody came into your bar and said, "Hey, I'm missing somebody. Can I see your security cameras?" I mean, you work in the service industry.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd say no. Like, let's just extend that common courtesy at this point. And frankly, Joseph, you've got yourself banned from this hotel. We do not have any other reservations until tomorrow. I could not get anything quicker. And if I did, it was at a less than ideal location.
I'd still
So
wait
I'm
for
not
the answer to
saying
my
it's your
question.
fault, but it is your fault.
I'd like the answer to my question.
Okay.
Out of character, I'm sorry because of the two split things. What was your question?
The question was, well, the question was basically, what the hell? Why did you go threaten the front desk clerk?
And he said I was trying to get information on a missing friend. That was his response from what I get from that.
Yeah, from the cameras.
Were you
Oh.
looking for a bigger explanation than that?
Yeah. Why that tactic? I mean, we'd all like to know where Waru is. Because, like, before I got interrupted earlier and I was saying what could have happened to Waru, one was he went walkabout. The other was that he got kidnapped by Finoli's people. I don't know if that crew that he ran with operates in Tempe, but seeing as even when Waru's on walkabout, he doesn't usually leave his bag behind. So now I'm thinking snatch and grab, but we've lost a couple hours fucking around with. Sorry, messing around with. I'm
No,
trying to keep it PG.
You know what? It happens.
What happens?
The F-bomb happens. I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying.
okay, that was out of character. Though. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I
In
know.
character, it definitely happened.
Watch the out of character, just so we can keep
Yeah.
focused.
But so evidence points to Waru being snatched, and we lost a couple hours figuring out what's going on because we had to tell the cops. We had to play with the cops because you threatened some random dude who's like working after school or something.
You think there are any clues at the garbage dumpster?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure the only one was Walter's bag.
I mean, if it's a movie, there might be like tire marks.
You know, it is entirely possible that, I mean, I don't know what goes into Water's mind or whatever, but I do know he likes his walkabout. So maybe he was just trying to disconnect from everything and explore potentially. I mean, I don't know. I want to hope for the best on this, but
I don't think Waru would have left his stuff
with some random bum,
dumpster,
yeah, I agree. I'm just
Doesn't
grasping
sound
at
like
straws.
him.
I mean, he's not
No, it
very
really doesn't.
materialistic, but I mean,
The little
He's
things
also
he
not
does have, he does keep track of.
right.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree.
He didn't even go into his room.
No, we weren't even in our rooms 20 minutes before we, came back downstairs and, we're going to meet up. I mean, I know this was discussed prior to that, but I am actually honestly a bit worried at this point. Like,
Jerry,
I wouldn't be concerned if we were at home, him going off. Sorry, go ahead.
Jerry, I'm texting Shane,
Okay.
my hacker,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to give him, the time of day and the location, and see if he knows anything about breaking into security cameras, into recording systems, and maybe finding just finding something,
Well, he would as a hacker. Let's just see if it's something that the company that runs this hotel was dumb enough to allow outside access to. Because otherwise it's usually just closed circuit.
Wyndham isn't the smartest of hotels.
Right. No, it's not. I've actually been to this particular hotel. They are not the brightest of cookies. Mm. Okay, so your guy happens to be Shane happens to be burning the midnight oil, and he was actually up at the time you called. And he tells you that give him about 30 minutes. He'll check to see if there's something he can ping that will tell him where their security cameras are accessed.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And on an out of character note, I don't know if they can still do it, but if you had certain search strings that the security cameras would use for like, well, anything that used that particular software, you could Google it and it would give you all kinds of just random cameras you could just access it. If
Wow.
you had that URL, you could just get into it.
Wow.
So I used to do that, and I had some that were over in, like, there was one like in Russia that was monitoring a just some random street corner. There was another one that was like over somewhere else in Europe, and then several that I found that were in the United States. And then there was one, it was actually pretty cool. I think it was in Japan somewhere. Somebody just had a webcam that monitored their pet. So it was just a webcam, and you would see like a kitten every so often like walk in and out of the little cage thing that they had for it they left open. No idea why, but they just did. So eventually, I mean, as you guys are waiting, they're giving you drinks and whatever. Or if you decide to eat, obviously they will bring you whatever you order. And he fires a text back, and he says, looks like I'm in. What are we looking for?
We're looking for Waru.
Send me a picture.
All right.
I'll give John the time. That block of time of 20 minutes.
Okay.
I already did. I told him the time.
Oh, okay.
I was there.
Okay.
And the place. I mean, I'm sure I've got promotional pics of Waru. I'll send him one of those.
There you go. Whoop. So text that on over to him. A couple more minutes go by, and he says, you get a text back. And he says, okay, so I'm looking at that window. And he says, hall cameras have one guy who looks kind of like this picture going into a room, quickly followed by two other guys. And then looks like they exit out the back someplace with him.
Oh no.
The cameras here aren't that great. I don't have anything outside of that hallway, but it looks like they took them out the back.
All right, guys. I think Finoli has Waru.
All the way out here?
He's from America.
I know that, but come on. All the way out here, Arizona, like the fucking desert. Sorry. Whatever. The desert. Sorry, Evie has a potty mouth. I can't help it.
Did your friend find? Does he have like a description of the two other guys that were with him?
Other than they looked kind of beefy, maybe somewhere in the range of 6 foot or so. Not really.
Oh, this is not good. Oh boy.
So
They
he was
they clearly
kidnapped.
did not face the cameras. They knew enough to know where to go to stay out of the cameras for the most part.
And they kidnapped a street fighter. So tough.
Or tough enough.
Tough enough, yeah. or
Sounds like
I
fun.
wasn't expecting it. Why would you expect something like this here?
Sounds like Finoli to
But-
me.
Well, again, I'm not going to assume. However, the fact that it's reached here means that people are watching us.
Yes. We've been on the run from an international
No.
crime boss the whole time. Then we got plane tickets to another.
I know
part
we're
of
on the run, and you know, or whatever you want to call it, but not really. I mean, really,
But then why not take all
Just
of
need
us?
someone's
Why
caught up with us.
Waru?
so they can drop a
Is
ransom
he-
note and get the rest of us.
yeah. Well, then why didn't they just kidnap me? I'm my dad, history and shit. So,
You don't think this could be connected to your dad?
I doubt it's
genuinely
the
have
guy
no
that
idea.
took your dad.
if
Well,
that
I
is
doubt it's the
connected.
guy
I
that
don't
took your
think
dad.
it would be, but sorry, go ahead.
It's just I don't think Waru has
I
gambling
think
debts.
it could be.
I don't think he does
Whatever
either. I
noise.
think he
Guys,
is
hang on a
a
second.
bare minimum spender.
Hang on a second. Colin, you keep dropping in and out. Can you restart your computer and come back?
Oh yeah, I just realized he's not even there.
I have nothing but my.
Colin,
Colin,
I closed out the rest of
I-
my.
I need you to restart your computer.
Now we lost 2.
All right.
Just restart your computer.
It's Finoli.
Blame
One by
Finoli.
one. I've got this Google Maps of Tempe up, and I'm just looking around.
Okay, so we've got Rachel and Mike check real quick.
can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I just went ahead and read because I wasn't sure if Colin was still in or not. I don't see him now, so I
Yeah,
guess
he's. I asked him to restart.
And we're at the Denny's on Broadway, right?
Yep. That is where we used to go when we were playing in One World by Night.
not. LARP.
Yep, LARP.
Oh,
Oh, I
Good
remember
times.
those people. Specifically, I remember the Phoenix One World by Night people.
Not all Phoenix One World by Night people were made the same. I'm just putting
yeah,
that
that's
out
for
there.
sure. That's for sure.
Many of the ones that traveled.
Yeah, it was eventful
I-
when it came to Vegas.
I still hope that one day we can restart like a, Shadow of the Phoenix game.
Okay, so we
One
got
shot or
Colin
whatever.
back, and
Mhm.
Colin, can I get you to talk real quick?
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, one more time.
Testing.
Perfect. Thank you. So we are back. All right. So back in character.
So you
So
don't
we just
think
found out someone that got basically he's a couple of individuals were trailing up behind Wadu and followed him into the room, I think is what you said, and essentially came back out with him
and went out the back?
or went out the back, right?
Yeah.
What back
be time
though?
to tell
Like the
Joe.
window? Because those are like sealed shut for suicides,
Do you think
No,
it might
it's
be
me.
time to tell Joe?
graphic. Why would I call Joe?
Because one of our team members just got kidnapped.
It only just happened, and I literally don't know what Joe could do about it. Joe's our fight manager. I don't.
Yeah, but
I'm
we're part of
sorry,
Team
I-
Zulu, which is an international street fighting conglomeration. Maybe they have resources we don't, because we got nothing.
I am aware that they have resources that we don't. However, locating a missing teammate, that might read. I guess that doesn't matter. So, sure, I'll text Joe. Say, hey, water's missing in Arizona.
Okay. So I no text back as of yet, but
Yeah,
you have sent a text.
I will
Well-
have to moon over my hammy.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should find a place to stay tonight. Can we stay
Well,
here at the
tonight-
Denny's? Is this Denny's 24 hours?
No,
No.
all
Can I
day is
check
24 hours.
Expedia?
Look, you guys, like we all do have a place to stay tonight, except for Yosef. Unfortunately,
Seriously?
yes, and I could not get any. I cannot book a day early on the reservation that we have tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Okay.
either we have to sneak him in to have a place to sleep for the night, and then we'll all check out tomorrow.
Sneak up in
Or
to
you're
where?
gonna-
The same place?
What?
I thought you were saying we had another place to stay tonight. You're talking about the place we just left?
No. Okay, let me back up. Sorry, I don't know if this was. Anyway, no. Tonight we're staying at the Wyndham. Tomorrow we are for the rest of our week trip, because that's how long I anticipated us being here. I chose to do an extended stay because it's cheaper in the long run for us to do a week in one place versus day by day in one hotel. So tonight we're here, but tomorrow we are going to the extended stay, which is closer to the reservation where we're supposed to go in the first place.
Jerry, can I get on Expedia and look for a hotel room?
You can.
Is there anything at all?
Right. I did indicate the one that was available right now.
All right, I'm going to book
And
it.
okay. That's
Oh, did I? There it is. Yeah, Sheridan Phoenix.
it's a Sheridan,
Crescent.
right?
Yeah. Sheridan Phoenix.
I
Fancy.
bet you that room is like $100 right there.
Is that
Man,
the
that
one
would
with
be
the
a cheap hotel
restaurant?
room.
on top? Let me
Man,
see.
hotel rooms are cheap in Phoenix. Jeez.
That's cheap.
100? Yeah, I'm seeing like 133 at the Sheraton Desert Oasis via Scottsdale, and that's the most expensive one I see on this map. Or 182. There you go. There's a Sheraton Grand at Wild Horse Pass. But yeah, you
Yeah,
guys.
and that's
have
all by
cheap hotel rooms.
casinos though, so that's why. Yeah. Wild
That's-
Horse Pass, Gila River Casino, like all of those. Yeah.
Yeah, the only downside to that particular hotel is that it's way
Mhm.
Right.
up
Yeah,
north compared
too
to where the
far.
rest of you are at. But
Yeah.
it is across the street from Fuddruckers.
So looking decent. The Phoenix or the Mesa. I don't
No,
care.
Mesa's
Whichever
too
one's
far.
free.
No, it's the Phoenix one.
Okay.
The-
Sheridan
Sheridan-
Phoenix Crescent.
Oh, Crescent.
Yeah, it's at Dunlap and the I-17.
Oh my God, that's still far.
Oh no. Oh.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Alright.
I've passed that one a few times live now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's still in Phoenix, but we'll just have to Uber you out there. That's all.
yeah,
I
no,
figured
just-
I'd take a taxi or something.
Evie,
There.
What?
we're getting
I'll-
kidnapped.
I'll
No,
pay
hold
for
on a
it
second.
myself.
Evie, your
Wait,
plan
whoa,
was
whoa,
actually
no.
just to not give him a place to stay tonight?
You are breaking up. Hold on, stop. You're breaking up horribly.
Okay.
For starters, I didn't understand any word you just said.
Okay. I'm asking, is your plan actually to have Yosef be outdoors tonight? Is that your plan?
No, I don't. I have nowhere else to place him.
So,
He can't
But you
stay
were-
with us. I'll try to sneak him in. Sure, I'm willing to do that, but I have no other place for him to go. Everything else is booked.
no, there's an available hotel room. Or
Yeah, I know the one place. Do you want to?
Right.
All right. So
So,
then I'm just.
we
The
are
one
getting
place.
kidnapped one by one, starting with Waru. I think sending Yosef off alone to another hotel is an incredibly bad idea.
Okay. What do you suggest then? Because we don't have any other availability with the hotels. We are going to be here tonight because nothing else is booked till tomorrow.
We can get rooms at this other hotel.
Okay. So we're still going to be out the money that we spent at this hotel tonight.
Oh, I intend for Joseph to pay someone back for that.
I was going to pay for the room myself, actually.
Well, no, you're paying us all
No,
for
your
losing,
room was.
for
Yeah,
losing these.
we
hotel
all have to
rooms.
leave because of you now.
That's coming out of your next fight. But beyond that, I don't think we should split up right now. And
Look,
As-
I don't
as-
disagree.
big of a mistake as Yosef may have made, I'm not going to abandon him to the streets or to these people. Let's all shack up together.
again, I don't disagree. I didn't want to leave him, but again, I had very little options. And well, the reality is that your actions have cost us this, and so yeah, we're gonna go ahead, I guess, stay at this hotel. So I will call the one availability that we have for tonight.
Sure.
I already booked it.
Oh, did you?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're good.
All
I-
right. Sure.
I don't know how badly I'm breaking up, so
All right. So it's already been booked.
And at that point, you can, well, you could go to a rental place to get a car, or you can Uber, Lyft, taxi it.
I'm just gonna Uber, Lyft, taxi it.
I'm not going to make you guys roll resource checks for that. That's since you can all 4 fit in vehicle. That is about the limit of certain Ubers, so you could just do it on one tab. It is in the middle of the day, so it's not a hot time, so it's only going to cost you like $30 from the location you're at. And vroom zoom zoom up the freeway you go, and Colin, mute.
She's so loud.
So
so it's
That
not
was
even
me. Her.
Colin, mute. Thank you.
Yeah, you heard me there. I know.
I know.
Oh, is that? Are they in the same place?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Well, I
And
don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah, Colin is just somewhere out in the living room. She's in her bedroom.
yes.
Yeah, so Colin, you're going to need to watch the mute. So when somebody's talking a lot around you, just hit mute, okay?
yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Okay, so back in character. So again, you guys have gotten back to this hotel and got your arrangements. This is, for all intents and purposes, a little bit nicer looking hotel. Lobby air conditioning clearly works. And you have got your rooms. We'll just say that in this particular one, they're adjacent.
Mm,
Fuddruckers.
cool.
And yes, Fuddruckers right across the street. Or you can walk across the freeway on the crosswalk and go over to the Denny's.
And it's right next to Castles and Coasters. Oh my God! What?
Yes, it is.
Let's
It's too hot.
go.
No, that's called third-degree burns.
Yeah,
And
no.
as soon as your butt hits that seat,
Yeah.
any
you have,
handle you touch, third-degree burns.
Yeah,
Not gonna
you have-
happen.
you have to go at night.
Or
Okay.
just bring gloves or a towel with you, and just anything you touch, towel
Yeah.
first. Towel first. I'm telling you.
Man, I used to go here when I was a kid. Anyway, hair.
All right. So we're at the new hotel. We've checked in, essentially checked out of the old place, but left messages for Wadu to potentially call us back.
Right.
Which we think now he's just really just been kidnapped.
Maybe wear pants.
Yeah. By the time you get to the hotel, however, you do get a text back.
From who?
Your manager.
Okay. Joe.
So, I'm of course he's alarmed. He didn't know anything about that. Hold on one second. There we go. Goodness, sorry. He is uncertain what to do, but he can ask around since he is just the basically the agent that works for Huna. So he can, he can run it up the flagpole and see if there's any resources or something that they might have.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, we kind of figured out what happened after, he responded or before he responded. So I will text him back. We think we know what happened to him. Think he got taken. On the lookout, searching, and we'll let you know.
Okay. And well, he also texted you, let the police know.
Oh, right. Will do. So respond back.
Okay.
And I guess after that, she will call the local police. I guess.
The non-emergency line.
Then, well, yeah, I guess it'd be non-emergency. I'm not really sure. She's never been in the States before.
Well, so out of character, if you call, I just wanted to walk through kind of how we're going to do this, because if you end up calling, they're going to tell you, because you've already told you have to wait 2 days.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. As far as missing persons, so
Right.
okay, so
Well, but it's not a missing persons we're reporting; it's a kidnapping.
With what proof?
Same difference to them. Yeah, in this case, all we know is that he either gave or was given Wadu's bag to this homeless person.
It's on camera.
It is, but you had to hack it to get it, is what I'm getting at. So how, all I'm indicating
How did
is,
you know that?
how are you going to finesse
Relay it?
that to push through a kidnapping case?
With the charisma of 4. That's how.
Well, then I will leave that to you over the phone. Good luck with that charisma.
Can I burn some XP real quick?
So when I find out that it's like 2 days for missing persons report, I'll just hang up and just be like relayed to them. Sort of rolling her eyes in that sense. Like apparently the state's police do not do any sort of missing persons for at least 48 hours.
Jerry, I'm going to get a still shot of Waru being, manhandled by 2 big dudes.
Okay.
From the video.
Sure.
That's my in. I'm going to say it was a cell phone shot taken, by a passerby.
Okay. It's not going to hold up to terrible scrutiny there, but it's enough to BS your way to get something started. Okay, so you go ahead and call. Why don't you go ahead and give me charisma and subterfuge, because even though it is partly factual, you're still trying to BS it a little bit.
Three successes.
Okay. That is enough at that point, with obviously the information, or the picture anyways, that you have. You're having to essentially lie on how you got it. I got it from John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John, his name is my name too.
He just happened to have his cell phone out, and we happen to have the same name, and ba la 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 la. So you're getting that started. The police will be by in order to start the case and whatever have you. Get additional information from you guys. So they get your information as to where you're at. They're going to send somebody out to start looking into it.
Okay. I will also place a call to our friend at Interpol.
Okay.
In Orlando.
In Orlando.
Agent, I know it's in the notes. And basically do the same thing.
Okay.
Tell him one of our, we think Finoli kidnapped one of our guys, from the Wyndham Phoenix Airport.
Mm-hmm.
At this time, local time. If you can help, we would appreciate it.
All righty.
Agent Remus Burwell. Revis Burwell, yeah.
So Agent Burwell, you send those details over. This is over the span of a couple hours at this point as you guys are getting the information to the police. We don't have to role play at all. Just, what you do have, and then feeding the information to Interpol. Agent Burwell comes back and he says, sends you a text back, and he says, so I don't have anything that ties any of that together. He says, but what about this? And he sends you a link to what appears to be a wanted ad for that would be normally posted around Phoenix all points bulletin sort of thing, on an individual by the name of Axel Walker.
Ooh.
And he looks remarkably like Waru.
Oh, they mistook Waru for Axel Walker.
Well, then why would they take him out the back door?
Simple. They didn't want any witnesses.
But if they're the police,
That
why
wasn't
would they care?
that wasn't the police that took him.
I was gonna say that wasn't the police that took him. Okay.
Oh, bounty hunters.
So
So
what
who's Axel Walker?
Axel Walker, his rap sheet basically indicates that he was basically being investigated and later found guilty of some shady real estate deals by the Attorney General in relation to in relation to a company called Surefire LLC, and the footer notes that the Interpol agent says is that the local police believed that he was a con man that at the time had deep pockets with some, underworld contacts in Phoenix.
If I had to take a guess, someone must have mistaken Waru for Axel Walker.
I mean, look at the pictures, and she just kind of.
It's a
Pulls them
different
together.
hairstyle, and
Right.
if you maybe not make Waru so weathered, from like being outside or whatnot, you kind of do the whole like, okay, I could kind of see it, maybe moisturized or something.
Okay, so I called up the Phoenix Underworld.
Yeah.
Ring, ring.
Yeah, because you
I-
just got that on speed dial.
Yosef starts seeing if anyone he knows
Smart.
knows of anyone that may have any beef with Axel Walker.
All right, so you're contacting your people back home in Australia?
Given the common name of Axel Walker, he has a bit of a hunch that he could be related to Billy Walker.
Oh, yeah, no one. Yeah, that comes up cold. No relation.
Oh,
Good catch, though. I totally forgot about that.
yeah, Billy Walker, Axel Walker. I mean, come on.
Sure. Yeah,
Gotta give me-
that's
gotta give me that.
very logical. Not an illogical leap, I should say.
Yeah.
But no, there's no tie.
All right.
Can I, I want to do some stuff, but it's not like a single scene sort of thing. It's like one of those montages in the movies.
Training montage. You're the best around.
Yeah, basically, except I'm going to be trying to work my way down into the underworld.
Yeah, that's going to take some work. Not impossible, but that's going to take some work. So you're probably going to have to find somebody to get you an in somewhere.
Well, that's the point. I've might be the one time I get to use it. My Streetwise a 4.
Okay. Why don't you give me intelligence and streetwise? Difficulty 8, because you're nowhere near home turf. But
One of
gotta
these
do
days
some
I'm going to
dice
get a charisma and Streetwise roll. Um, four successes.
Two of those were 10s.
That's why they got re-rolled.
Oh.
Oh no,
yeah.
you don't re-roll 10s.
Oh, they're auto successes?
Yep, they explode, so
Or-
it counts as 2.
Okay, 5 successes. Even
Yeah,
better.
that's why I
Yeah,
was confused.
if you have a 4 or higher in something, basically treated like a specialty, they just explode.
Yeah. My bad. Again, it's been a long time since I rolled Street Fighter dice.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so with 5 successes, you look around you basically just get out a map of Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter, of Phoenix. And you start looking around, and then you start kind of perusing news articles online that you're like, okay, where's high crime at? Where's this, that? Like, okay, if I was somebody who did XYZ, where might I go for that? And you find a couple locations in Phoenix that, okay, yeah, it's Phoenix. It's in America. It's not Australia. It's not Orlando. But certain things don't really change. And so, you're not certain that you're going to get a hit at all of them, but you've got 3 locations you can go to that you'll probably get something from somebody there. One of which is a bar in South Tempe. Another one is another one is actually a dojo that sits in Chandler, that is actually kind of close to Maryvale. And
okay.
yeah, that's fine. And so you got a dojo, you've got a bar, and then there is
Oh, Chandler, look at that. Found it.
and then there is let's see, another one over in North Phoenix.
Ew. Okay. Let's go to the bar, because it as the only non-Arizonan on this game, South Tempe and Chandler look pretty close together, so
Yes.
I'm gonna. Some of this I probably did on my own, but I'm going to keep the group in the loop as to what I'm doing, and essentially what I'm trying to do is, also put out word that I'm looking for Axel Walker, and so I'm visiting contacts, sketchy, not my contacts, but just dive bars and stuff to try to find my way to whoever had the beef with them. There's got to be somebody big enough to hire muscle.
So you're putting out feelers for Axel Walker then initially, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping whoever this big dog is will get wind that somebody else is looking for Axel Walker.
Right.
And
Okay, so you hit up the bar. It's the sand bar. So it's this seedy little dive that sits near Tempe Town Lake. You would think college kids would go there, but they've got plenty of other better looking locations. But you go on the, so I take it obviously you are going there. So, real quick, driving arrangements. Are you guys going to rent a vehicle at this point, or are you going to Uber and Lyft everywhere?
Let's rent a car.
Oh yeah, let's get one of them big
Yeah.
Cadillacs.
No. Inconspicuous.
I
Come
do have a
on,
driver
come on.
3, so
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So maybe we can get the Cadillac.
No, we'll just pick a basic vehicle like SUV or something.
I mean, an Escalade wouldn't be totally out of character here.
No, that's fine. Who's going to put up for the Escalade? this point. Give me a resources.
I'm
roll.
not picking an Escalade.
I will roll sources of re.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me 1 second.
Someone's channeling the Matrix here.
Yep. Okay. Oh, MM26. Oh, roll them. Come on, Cadillac. Yeah, we got it. 1 success.
Why are you rolling them? Why? Are you,
SF rolls.
no, I know, but why are you
You
rolling
have
them?
3 resources.
If you have 3
said.
resources, well, first
Why
of
are you
all,
only rolling
why are
2?
I'm why are you only okay? So you have 3 resources. Why are you only rolling 2? And then no, that was never mind. That was Mike's roll. Yeah. So why are you
You
only?
scared me.
So do you have 3 resources or 2?
2. Clan Heritage 3. Resources 2.
Okay, because you had said 3 initially.
You said
Okay.
3 resources. That's why.
But
You did. You said 3 resources.
I heard 2, but
you got 1. You're good.
We got it.
So you just dangle the credit card for that one.
Yep.
So you guys
Thank
go
you,
to a rental
Japan.
place someplace nearby. Get yourself an Escalade.
Let's go in style.
Y'all are way more than basic bitches. Oh my god. You are fancy
I did.
bitches.
I didn't put up for the Escalade.
I didn't either. No, I'm fine with a basic car. A to B and C.
But skipping forward, what we'll do is then you are driving out to the sandbar, to this. It literally is. It's a rinky-dink hole in the wall looking place that probably should have been bulldozed over. Doesn't really fit in with a lot of the new buildings that's going in here, which really accentuates the undesirable element. But upon going in, Mike, you were kind of spreading the word just a little bit on the down low. You're looking for any information on Axel Walker. So why don't you go ahead and give me? We'll do charisma and streetwise here.
yes, power roll. 3 successes.
All right. So you're poking around at this point, and you're fitting in because you know the lingo at least, or at least how to talk to some of these people. There's not a whole lot in here. There's probably about 5 people. They've got Johnny Cash's Hurt playing right now on the intercom system here, or the stereo system. You end up finding out from this guy who only goes by Joe that people tend not to talk about Mr. Walker anymore.
Why is that?
Because he's on the run and nobody wants to be tied to him.
Well, who's he on the run from?
Why don't you give me charisma and expression? So no expression. Okay, so you got charisma.
I don't think anybody has
Not
expression. Even
charisma.
I don't have expression.
One
Neither do I.
Well, I may get it shortly.
Yep.
Well, I'm
One
going to
percent.
after this. Yeah.
But
Okay,
I mean,
so
expression, leadership, there's a few skills that I think I might
Yep,
need
yep.
to get.
so what'd you get?
1.
One. Okay, so he kind of cringes a little bit, like he doesn't want to talk about it too much, and kind of politely motions something on the table with his hand.
I'll slide him a 50 in American.
And, okay, I was about ready to ask. So
Which currency? Yeah.
an actual dead Kennedy. Okay, so or a dead president, I should say.
Grant.
Okay, so he takes that, kind of slides it back under real quick with a napkin so it doesn't look too conspicuous, and he says, your man Walker fell into the wrong crowd and he put his hands in pockets he probably shouldn't have been digging in. He says, you ever hear of You ever hear of the Golden Mirage Society?
No, I haven't.
And he says they kind of got their fingers in a lot of pies out here. One of those real secretive types of groups that don't that don't look like what they are at face value. Organized crime by a different name.
Yeah, I got you.
He says their big thing was real estate. Axel Walker promised and promised and promised and got in for several $100,000.
Well, not really here to dig him out of his hole or anything. I got similar real estate stories. I'm mainly looking to link up with the other people who were looking for him.
And he's like,
How do I find this Golden Mirage Society?
yeah. So at that point, he's like, oh, you don't want to mess with them, friend. You sure about that?
I don't want to cross him. I just want to have a conversation.
He says, all right. He says, you're going to want to, he says, you're going to want to go to another bar up north here, closer to Scottsdale. He says, you're going to be looking for a guy by the name of Mikhail McFarland.
Sorry, give that to me again. What was the bar?
What's the name of that?
Mikhail McFarland.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my mother's maiden name.
One second. Gotta look it back up.
What was the name? Something.
The
McFarland?
Dubliner.
Oh, the Dubliner.
Lovely.
That is the bar we bid Mo and Garrett farewell to
Yeah, I remember that.
many moons ago.
So what was the name of the individual we were looking for?
Mikhail McFarland.
All right. Thank you. Make my exit.
Okay. And at that point, that is where we are going to stop for the night.
Oh.
Post the spelling in the Facebook chat in case you guys needed it for any reason.
Oh, thank you. Because I was thinking, is it just Michael? He's,
It's
just
Michael.
If I'm not
It's a
mistaken,
Russian
Mikhail is
version of
Russian.
Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Russian for Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Gorbachev.
Like Yosef for Joseph. So very similar. Okay, so that is where we're going to stop. Our next game for this is on the 8th of August.
Woo!
And next week we have Star Wars coming up on the 31st.
Let's go.
At 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we have on the 2nd our brand new World of Darkness game, World of Darkness mix called Mythic Savannah, coming up at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time on Friday. And then on Saturday, it is more of our Marvel Superheroes game, which starts at 6 p.m. So all Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time. So thank you guys all for tuning in, hanging out with us. And Brittany for the running peanut gallery commentary.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And I hope you guys have a good night. Good night, guys.
Nah.
I know.